All right, so today we are checking out Band-Maid. This is Thrill. Let's get it.
Breaking new gate.
What a great start. Catchy little riffs. Interesting. Killer bass line. Okay. Alright, the captions are on. English break. First time I've said that on this channel. Oh, I like the little guitar break. Zhang, 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 zhang. Coming out of that. Well done. Always admired the finger players. I admired the pick players as well. I'm just jealous. I want to do this whole thing again. Kind of thought it was going to go a different direction. Almost Zakk Wylde riff. I know that's weird, but that's kind of what I'm getting from it. Thrashing it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Band-Maid. Yes, that is Band-Maid. All right, so I've never heard of this band, never seen this band. So many questions, and when I review a band or react to a band for the first time ever, that tends to happen. So I'm not sure exactly what kind of fan base they have. Almost too many questions, but I don't know if I'm going to do another video by them. So I'll just ask them all now, and I'll let the power super fans who want to tell me in the comments, let me know. Who's this band? So where are they from? Another thing I have a question about is just kind of curious, what language was that? I'm glad the captions were just automatically on. They probably have that set on their video, I'm sure. I really liked the break when they went English, not just because I'm English. It was just, or not because I'm not English. I speak English, but it was kind of a perfect amount of familiarity for me. I get the feeling that some of these girls are ladies, women. How old are they? I don't know. What is happening? There's, again, so many questions. Just tell me everything. Where are they from? What language are they speaking? Do they have previous bands? So are they teenagers? They look very young, but I don't ever know. I've got a 17-year-old daughter myself, and some days she looks 28 and some days she looks 12. So the drummer looks like she is just ready to absolutely thrash. Very talented all the way around. I was highly impressed, regardless of what we see, with the gimmick of the maid's costumes. The band was absolutely fantastic, tight, right stops, right starts, laid back in spots where they needed to. Bass kind of came off during a spot in the beginning of the song that kind of just allowed the drums to take the exact same beat but make it feel different. Notice there was multiple singers. Another question, is there one singer in the band that's kind of the lead singer? I see two kind of spots out front. Are they sharing that responsibility? With other songs they have? Do they have a lot more songs? I mean, I'm not blind. I saw the amount of video views this thing's got. Clearly this video is huge. So who are they? Why haven't I heard about them? I wouldn't consider this metal. Not considering it not metal. It's got metal elements to it for sure. It's definitely got a ton of pop to it as well. So what I can say is, how are we going to judge this? Would I listen to this type of music regularly on my own? Am I adding this to my personal playlist? Probably not. It was happy, though. The other way I kind of judge a lot of these reactions, especially on these first-time reactions, is, okay, let's pretend I only hear this once in my life. Did I enjoy the experience? I feel like I had a great time with this. This was fun. What's the deal with the maid's outfit? Is it just because that's part of the name of the band, like Band-Maid? Do they always wear that? Was it just for this video? I don't know anything about this band. Seriously, when I say nothing, I know nothing about this group here. So tell me everything. They have more songs I should probably listen to? If they do, just kind of curious. Like, do they have some harder, heavier, even more metal? Do they consider themselves metal? Do we consider them metal? I don't know. That was fun, energetic. I bet if it comes up on YouTube, which it probably will while I'm just listening through the night at some point in time, I'd be curious if I change it. I liked it. Is it going to be something I'm going to shout to the rooftops and the mountains and all that stuff? I love Band-Maid. No, it's not like I'm a super fan yet. Who knows what'll happen, but I did like it. It was very energetic, had just enough metal in it to keep me interested from a pop perspective. It's not something I would typically just go out of my way to listen to, and probably won't still, but well done all the way around. I don't know if they write their own music. Do they? Is it written for them? I don't know anything about them, but what I just experienced was really cool. It was fascinating to see, and I might experience more. If you think I should, let me know in the comments. And if you're one of those super fans that knows everything about the band, you guys tell me. I don't know anything. I'm honestly not even going to Google them or anything after this. I'm just going to wait to see what you guys have to say. And maybe there's more Band-Maid in our future. I'll probably leave that up to you, and of course have to deal with the other 1,000 song requests that I've got on the list. But this was a great time. If I can tell you right now, I've been rolling for probably 8-9 minutes or something like that. It was a good little party. I enjoyed this. I was fascinated by a lot of it, and I think so much of it is just dramatically different. It was a different language. Just the lack of everything that I know about this band kept me interested, because I was hoping I would learn more by it. What I learned is that they're talented musicians that played awesome music, and we'll see how it grows on us. Talk to me in the comments. I'm an old-fashioned metalhead, all right? Always have been, and I always will be. If you want to kind of start breaking into more rock and metal, it's not bad. Go check out more of them. It's definitely got a groove to it, and I think it's a great place to start. If you're not a metalhead at all and you're thinking, man, I'd like to listen to more stuff like this, well, go check them out. And if you are... All right, so today we're checking out more Band-Maid. This is Domination. The maids are back. Very chantable, isn't it? Nice work. The riff. Nice break. They're just everything all at the same time. I understand why you guys love them so much. This is a big step for me in regards to checking out some music, because typically it's natural for me to want to be like, give me the hardest, heaviest, fastest, thrashiest thing you've ever had. That's what I'm looking for, even though that's not always what I'm looking for. But I liked the first song we did, which I think was Thrill. Obviously, it showcased their talent, all that other stuff. For lack of better terms, I was encouraged strongly by by the fan base, which I appreciate. It's really what I'm looking for. It's like, you guys tell me what to do. If you're not really telling me what you think is next and all that stuff, then it's probably not, going to be somebody that I'm going to want to check out a lot. But my favorite part of watching reaction videos before I started doing this was watching people who clearly had no interest or no knowledge in the bands that I love. I loved watching them have positive reactions. That's not to say that I don't enjoy some of the realness and the negative stuff. My reactions are always going to be real reactions. But when a fan base is loud enough and shouts to the top of the mountains that you must consume more of this, this is why, go listen to this, well, I owe you to do that. And that's what we're doing here. I'll probably be listening to more of this band in the future based on what I've heard. I'm sure I'll continue to like them more and more. But man, what just ridiculous talent. Back to my original point. I usually don't talk this long right in the middle, but I'm highly impressed with what the ladies are doing at this point in time. I get the gimmick at this point with the whole maid's outfit. You guys have told me about that. My whole point with this stoppage was really just to kind of impress upon you the fact that I'm hearing everything in this band. Pop metal, thrash metal, some grunge, classical element. I mean, it's just, it's like all music genres all at the same time, which is kind of awesome, because for those of you who really don't get into the music genre thing, which I get, this kind of wipes that away. This was a great choice. Thank you for this. Let's keep checking this out. I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Riff combined with that vocal. Pop chant along. It's like the 8th riff. I haven't even been counting. That bass again. That's an appropriate reaction. Well done. Like she's having a great time. I love it. Now, I was so ready for that last little solo section just to take off for like 2 more minutes. She was about to absolutely shred the hell out of this. There is no music genre for them. What a great band. That's all that needs to be said. What great artists. Man, amazing instrumentalist, great vocalist. My understanding is that one of the guitar players, when I watched Thrill, wasn't playing guitar. And I'm just a little confused about the story. Tons of comments. So if I'm piecing the story together correctly, I believe one of the guitar players was just a person that held guitars, but did singing, didn't play guitar, and then ended up learning how to play guitar at a level that was effective enough to be on this stage with everybody else. I'm probably got that wrong, but that's like trying to piece together my memories of all the comments. I know there was something there, I believe. I'm hoping it's not a different band. As you can understand, I react to about 20 bands a week. So, but I think that's the story here. I'm sure you'll tell me more in the comments. But yeah, let's back this up a little bit. I really, that was a fantastic solo section right towards the end of the first section when they really broke out of the solo and just became kind of like a double rhythmic pattern. The crowd responded appropriately. I feel like I was responding with them inappropriate. But I want to see that again. The last little bit of solo, I really wanted her to just take off. Let's check this out. She plays with fingers and pick is also my understanding. But she just did it. A little bit too early, so we're cheersing with water. I wanted that to keep going. So damn catchy. destroying the guitar in the background. Look at her. There you go. Wow. Well done. That was a great recommendation. I knew when I started this year of 2022, I knew that I was out to discover this year. And I started doing this long before YouTube. I've been watching YouTube. I like to sit around. My kids are all grown now, finally, and they're all without the need for dad all the time. And, I've got time to go back and start rediscovering music like I used to be able to when I was younger. So I knew that I would be going some different directions in discovery. I was really just hopeful that I would find more bands that were similar to the bands that I already liked. I didn't have as much intent on finding new bands that I didn't know could ever even exist, that weren't necessarily everything that I'd already liked. Don't get me wrong, I'm still searching for just more of what I already liked but new. But that journey led me down the path of watching tons of reaction videos, becoming a fan of a lot of reactors, and then just one day, I don't know what happened. I stuck my phone camera in front of me and figured out how to use some software to make it record the screen. By the way, this was like 2 weeks ago. And I started down this path of exploring and discovering, and what a great band to discover. And you guys told me this would happen. And I felt that already to begin with. I don't know where this sits in my musical life, long term, just like I don't know anything else in life. But I mean, what I can tell you is this is going to be fun, because I am going to discover this band with you guys more. I want to discover more of this band, so I will. Let's talk just a little bit about still some of the things that will take some time for me to adjust to. There's just vocally, there's a little bit of the pop stuff that's hanging out a little bit too much for me. The call and response, the hello, hello, well done. It just reminded me of something that I've heard in other music that I just really didn't like. That was a bit too much on the poppier side of the music for me. But the chorus itself, her vocal pattern was just absolutely driving. Secretly, the guitar players back there just laying down lick after lick after lick that's almost being lost by the vocals. It's not, but I'm noticing it because I pay attention typically to band first and then vocals last. Not always. But this band is immensely talented. I was actually real happy to check out the drummer having a great time. I know Thrill was like the first music video they ever did. My understanding is it kind of really didn't even blow up until at a later time when somebody shared it someplace, and then it kind of grabbed hold. I didn't know that Band-Maid was even a thing. I wouldn't have even have guessed it. So I'm going to take the genre out of this stuff and just say what a great rock band they are. I heard 5 or 6 different influences that I could associate them with just in the first half of the song alone. And I can tell you I want to hear more of that lead guitar. Ridiculously talented. Tell me if the story about the guitar player who is a guitar player wasn't a guitar player. Just refresh me a little bit on that. I've digested so much about the band in all the comments, and I thank you for that so much. I'm, as always, looking for more. I have tons of suggestions for this band already, but I still would not be against having more, because we'll probably run out of the top 4 or 5 suggestions here pretty quick. Don't be shocked when I do 2 or 3 songs from this band a week, and they weren't in my rotation until you guys said they had to be. So I'm gonna give them to you. Stick with me, and we'll hit the road to discovery. This was awesome, fantastic, amazing. Forget about anything that you want to genre label this band as. This is new. This is fantastic, and I am happy to have discovered just another great band. What a great rock band. I can't wait to see what other little pieces of talent they have. Like I said, you guys have gave me some comments and said, for the thrashier side, check this. For the this side, check this. But you got to check this out. So it's on the list. We're going through it. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I am just an old school metalhead, always have been, and I always will be. But if you're not and you came flying over here for maybe, something different, go check out more of this. This will get you down that path of finding more new rock and metal music. This is fantastic and awesome, so go check this out. And for those who are already, in the Band-Maid family, I believe you call yourselves Maniacs. Well, once again, thanks for having me.